Yo, what's good, my fellow Donnies? And today we're going to be doing something a little bit different, a video that I have never done before, and I think it's going to be quite an interesting one. We're going to be doing a year-in review of the Donny Productions YouTube channel of, obviously, the year 2023, because by the time this video comes out, it will literally be the last day of the year, and I thought it would be nice to reflect upon the stuff that has been going on the channel this year, and maybe what is to come in the future in the year 2024, because best believe your boy is not stopping whenever he decides to actually upload a proper video again. So, starting this off, I just want to say a huge thank you for the whole of this year. We'll get into actual statistics to see what we've actually managed to produce this year in a second, but honestly, the growth and everything has been absolutely, unfathomable. We have been so sick. I mean, as of the recording of this video, currently set at 555 subscribers. That is absolutely mental. So, for anyone watching this video who subscribed, liked, watched any of the videos, left a comment, thank you very much. You are the true MVPs. And that's what, this video is for the real ones, right? Because realistically, this isn't going to pop off in the algorithm, or it's not a video that I'm making because it's going to get mad views. This is just for the real ones that really care about the channel. I've just realised I've been rambling for 1 minute and 30 seconds, and I haven't actually got into anything yet. So, let's stop that. I have no idea how long this video is going to be, but, this is just off the rip, obviously no script. So, let's start with the beginning of the year, which funnily enough, which I can get to explain some channel lore here, starts off with a FIFA 23 Wolves Career Mode episode. Now yes, for those who do not know the lore of this channel, if you scroll down far enough, which isn't really that far, but if you scroll down past a certain point, you'll see that I actually used to upload FIFA videos, and that's because I used to be a strictly FIFA content channel, and that is how I originally started, the idea of the channel in the first place. My first videos, I just sat down one day and I just wanted to make a channel, right? And I sat there and I was like, I love FIFA, I love playing FIFA. Actually, well, that's a lie, I don't love playing FIFA. But anyways, I was like, I really enjoyed playing this game. And yeah, so I just started uploading clips of some cool goals that I scored from my FIFA career modes. And then went on to making career mode episodes, and then doing fixing videos and stuff. If you've been the FIFA content creation channel in terms of career modes, you know what I'm going on about when I talk about that kind of stuff. But yeah, so we start off with the year with an episode of my Wolves career mode, and I think it is quite funny, to be fair. I can't believe that I have actually, because honestly, the shift in content I went from could have completely backfired. Don't get me wrong, I wasn't big at all when I switched my content to what I do now. But it very much could have been done over by the algorithm of all sorts, right? But it turned out really well for me, and I'm very, very happy with the things that I'm making now. But yeah, a little bit cheeky channel lore there. I even throw up on screen my old channel logo and some other old screenshots I can find. And yeah, if you're interested on the origins of this channel, all the videos are still up. I'm never going to delete any of those videos because I'm not ashamed of where I came from in terms of my content. But yeah, so in terms of the switch, that sort of came about because I really wasn't enjoying the game. I remember when FIFA 23 came out, I was grinding. I think I had daily uploads at some point. I would make I'd be 2 videos ahead on schedule. Then I'd make another video, record and edit another video the next day. So I'm always 2 videos ahead, and I was grinding that out. And I got to the point where I was playing FIFA 23. But the only times I'd ever play the game was when I was making content on the game, and it drove me sort of to the point of really not liking the game because I hadn't actually played it for myself. It was always for content purposes. I'd never had the chance to actually go out and sort of experience it and have fun with the game myself. So I was really sort of getting I wouldn't say burnt out, because I feel like that's not at all the case, but I just really didn't like making videos on the game anymore. I got to the point where I was like, I don't want to do this anymore. And I spoke to my good friend Donny Productions and Luczan. Go and check out both channels, love them both. And yeah, and I said I'm thinking about switching content. Like there are other games like FNAF and stuff like that I would love to make videos on. I'd rather branch out than have to force myself to be within this content creation that I'm not really enjoying at the moment. So that is exactly what I did. And if you see, I can scroll up. And actually, before we move on to the content switch, the Saving Chelsea FIFA 23 Chelsea rebuild. That, for the longest time, was my most popular video on my channel. Like, that done so well for me because of the way that, obviously, FIFA content creation, like in terms of career mode, for people that don't know, because obviously, I assume if you're watching this video, you've come from my more recent stuff. So, obviously, the way that you'd have to put out videos for career mode content would have to base upon real life football, right? And the team I support, Chelsea, were doing pretty terrible, and still are, but they're doing pretty terrible at the time, so literally I have to quickly make a video out on it about fixing them in career modes, and then that usually is a good way to hopefully try and get views. And yeah, that exactly done that for me. It done very, very well. 7k views, and it's still a pretty solid video that I'm decently happy with to this day. But that was recently overtaken by a video that we'll talk about later, because that still is my favourite video of all time, the one that is coming up. But we move on. There was my final ever video that I uploaded on FIFA, winning the Champions League with only veteran players. That was probably the pinnacle of my FIFA content creation. 1.8k views, you know, it's respectable. But I think that was probably my most well-made video, that one was. But moving onwards, we obviously get to the content switch. My first ever video, the FNAF world overhated and underrated. Honestly, that video I spent so much time on compared to anything that I'd done beforehand, and it was it was very, very interesting because I spent way more time on the video. Obviously, I had to write a script, which is something I'd never done before. I had to edit the video properly, like the editing and all that stuff is so much better in that. I made like little segments and things like that, and I was so much happier though, like with the content as a whole and the creation of it and everything. It just came together so nicely, and I think even obviously, you know, it's not anywhere near as refined, I would say, as my newer content, because obviously it was, you know, a drastic switch, and obviously the first thing is never going to be the best thing you ever make, or unless you're just absolutely gifted. But obviously, you know, I think that it's still a great video that I'm still very, very happy with, and to have that as my first ever one in the content switch was absolutely amazing. So that was great. Moving onwards, we obviously had the Return to Bloody Nights video, which done very, very well for me. I dropped that at a great time. That was a great video. The Garden of Ban Ban. Oh dear God. Alright, well, I don't want to make a big segment out of this. If you want to know my real, true and honest thoughts about the whole franchise, go and watch the I Hate Garden of Ban Ban 3 video, because that just gets all my thoughts into words. And yeah, obviously I do not support the game developers or the game franchise as a whole. Now, let's move on into something that is absolutely beautiful, a game that I love, and now the most popular video I have ever uploaded. Doki Doki Literature Club, Psychological Horror, Perfected. Now, this video, actually, this unbelievable amount of time to make a video, may I say. 47 minutes long, and obviously that's just the final product. Like, the amount of hours, like, I spent days, like, of hours, like, not even just, like, real life days, I mean, like, days worth of time actually, like, doing stuff. Like, and when it first came out, it didn't get any views. Like, I think it was for a couple weeks. It was did it even reach like 200 like 200 views? I don't think. I'm literally putting this up in live time, so bear with me. But yeah, no, the video was published on the 7th of May. Yeah, I think the 7th of May. That is, yeah, or 7th of May. And yeah, it took within the first like 30 days, right? It is just below 1k, right? And then, you know, it keeps steadily sort of going up, and then it just absolutely took off as of the last few months, and it's still consistently getting views. I mean, let's just have a look just from below where the dip started. So the Wednesday the 13th of September, This video was at 2,000 views, right? Just over 2,000 views, let's say. If we go to a month later, so what, 13th of October, 3.8k, and then obviously going onwards from that, 13th of November, and it's now at 5.8k, and now is at 7.2 thousand as of the recording of this video. It's absolutely insane the way that this video just took off out of absolutely nowhere. But I am unbelievably thankful for that. The script for this video, I'm pretty sure was like 5,000 words long, and the editing, for this one was absolutely absurd. I won't lie. I think it took me probably 3 days straight. I've just sat here for 7 to 8 hours straight editing, because I would sit there and I would edit, and I obviously would sit there do that, and then I wouldn't even realise that 6 hours had gone by, and it completely gone over my head. But anyways, there was that, and also what is it, getting all the clips, and obviously having to replay through the game and that and everything, and it was such a that is the best thing that I have ever made on this channel, and I genuinely don't know if I'm ever going to be able to top that video. That is genuinely, like I said, the best thing I have ever made on this channel, and I couldn't be any more thankful to Luczan for the thumbnail for that video as well, because it is absolutely bonkers. And even about the engagement on this video, it's insane. The average view duration is 12 minutes and 42 seconds. That is absolutely unreal for a video. That is... I know I'm absolutely glazing over this right now, and I'm heavily rambling, but you know what I mean. That is my favourite video I've ever made to date, and I don't know if I'm ever going to go to top that video, but I guess we shall see. And to think that was only the 4th video I ever uploaded after the content shift, that is absolutely mental. But moving on, obviously I had my videos on going back through the original FNAF quadrilogy. Is that even a word? We're just going to roll with quadrilogy. The FNAF 4 video absolutely popped off, 6.5k views. That is a video that I'm very happy with. FNAF 2 one flopped. We moved. There was that. I had the one with 5 Nights at Candy's, FNAF 1. Persona 5 Royal. Now this is an interesting one. The video that's an hour and 8 minutes long. Now this took me nowhere near as long to edit, to be honest, because I mean the majority of the video is my tier list, which is 40 odd minutes long, I'm pretty sure, something like that. But yeah, no, it's still it was a video that I knew wasn't going to get any views on the channel, but I just wanted to do it for myself, you know what I mean? I just love this game so much, so I wanted to make a video on it, and yeah, no, that was completely calm. So if you're interested in Persona 5, go and check out at least the first maybe 10-15 minutes of the video if you want to, but otherwise, yeah. One of the highlights, another highlight, actually I say the 2 highlights of this year for me in terms of my own personal thoughts, obviously the DDLC video, and the most obscure psychological horror you've never played on the Milk Inside and Outside of Bad games. I want to come back to make a video on these games once again to try and break down and theorize what this game might actually be trying to talk about, because it's such a weird game, and I love weird games like that, and it just really gives you a strange atmosphere, and it's great. I love it. That is a video I'm very happy with. And other than that, yeah, no, it's just I've covered obviously lots of fan games and read reviews and things like that, but yeah, no, other psychological horrors. So that is me talking about everything that we've gone over this year. Now I actually want to see what the overall channel growth has been like for this year. So if we wait, let me try and sort this out. Bear with me. Right, so I've just got it out now. I've just hit my fan, Jesus. But I've just got it out now, and going from the 1st of January to the day before this video is being recorded, which is the 30th, so it's going to the 29th of December. We have this is absolutely mental to me, alright? We have gained a whole 438 subscribers with 65.4k views in this year. That is absolutely insane to think that how mental this year has been for the channel. and that moving forwards, we're not stopping. Hell no. Your boy is gonna keep uploading videos. The grind continues. The grind never stops. We will always push forward, but know that it's absolutely mental. So once again, I just want to say thank you to absolutely everyone who supported the channel. I know that in the future, there are games actually that I really would like to cover on this channel. I've been wanting a video to come out for ages on a game called You, Me and Her Love Story. That is a great game. There's a new game that came out recently called Slay the Princess, which looks really good and has overwhelmingly positive reviews. There's that. Amori has been requested several times on the channel, so I'm definitely going to need to cover that at some point. There's even just games away from the horror scene, like Bayonetta. I might make a video of that. That's quite an old game, but I've been recently playing it. I would love to make a video on that because it's a great game, so good. I could very well make a video game. Yes, yeah, oh yes, I'll make a game. But no, make a video on Persona 3 Reload when that comes out, or maybe just before it comes out, like everything you need to know before it comes out. Resident Evil 4 could be a great video. Nier Automata, maybe. I'm just listing games here at this point. Yeah, but like I said, there's the Milk games that I want to go back to at some point. And yeah, House Flipper 2, that was a very recent game that I could cover. But stuff like that, another Geometry Dash video 2.2, you know what I mean? Like, there's lots of games that I really do want to cover. It's just about sitting down and getting them out. You know what I mean? Like, it's gonna be great. And in terms of FNAF content, of course, Sister Location, I've got a lot to say about that one. That could be another longer video whenever I can actually want to sit down and play through it. But yeah, no, the future's looking good, man. Once again, thank you for absolutely everyone who supported the channel this year. If you've somehow managed to get through this absolute rambling of me, you are honestly the real MVPs, right? Okay, have a good one. Happy New Year from the Donny Productions YouTube channel. And yeah, that's all from me today then. Have a good day, evening, or night, wherever you are. Happy New Year, and I shall see you next year.